Hi guys, it's Justin.Swift here. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be unboxing, washing, and then restyling Bratz, Scorchin Jade, and Cloe. I only wanted these two, but I'm so happy I finally got them. But now let's get to the unboxing and I'll explain what I'll be doing later. And here's Jade and Cloe after being unboxed. Now both of these dolls have a hem cut, which is basically like their front two pieces are cut blunt, it's like shorter than the rest. And I really do like this Jade because she has some blue in her hair, so it makes her unique. Also for Cloe, I think this is such a pretty base doll, like probably one of the best since the revival of the brand. And now going on to the washing segment, I'm going to be using this Garnier Sleek and Shine shampoo and conditioner. I like using this on my dolls when I'm washing their hair. And since Cloe has platinum blonde hair, I'm gonna use this purple conditioner just so I can like tone it out and make it all nice. And then I like using this comb for all my dolls when I'm washing. It basically has like a wide and like not wide options. I should have said this earlier, but since these dolls have nylon, I do not boil wash them. I just think that like once you boil dolls who have nylon, their hair gets all frizzy and then it doesn't turn out as nice as it would be, so literally just cold water gets the job done. So now I'm going to be working on Jade's bangs. So I'm going to take the pre-cut hair that she already had and I'm going to take some of her part line, and then I'm just going to start putting a bunch of gel in, that way we can make it stiff. And then I'm going to start combing the bangs how I want them to look, that way, because like the bangs will be stiff afterwards, so I'm not going to be really able to like move them around. So then I am getting a saran wrap and I'm gonna wrap it around her head. So I had to adjust these because like I only had them for my Monster High dolls and Bratz have bigger heads. And then for Chloe, I'm gonna put her hair into some pigtails. So this is pretty easy if you don't know. So you're just gonna get some of her part line and then some of her front part line and then behind her ear, and then you're gonna tie it up. But before I do that, I like to section out the rest of the hair, that way it doesn't get caught up when I'm doing the pigtails. So this is gonna sound really chaotic, so you guys are just gonna have to work with me on this one. But right now we are taking the back of her hair and just putting it up in a clip, that way it doesn't get all messed up with the pigtails. So right now we're gonna work on the wraparound for her hair. So I'm gonna take a section from the back and then I'm gonna start twisting it clockwise. Now whatever you do on this side, you're gonna have to do it the opposite. So if you do it clockwise, you're gonna have to do the other side counterclockwise, just so it looks symmetrical. So we're just gonna start twisting the hair, and then we are gonna get a big elastic. So I get these from like packaging, but you know, the biggest elastic you can find, and we are gonna start twisting it around the hair, making sure that the elastic is under the wraparound. So as you can see, I just put the elastic right where I want it, and then I'm gonna start twisting the section over it, and just twist it the amount of times you want to until you get to your satisfaction. And then I'm gonna take the piece of hair that we still have left, and I'm going to put it like under the elastic, and then I'm gonna start pulling the elastic up. That way we can get the hair to be over it, if that makes sense. Right now, see, it takes a lot of strength to do it, but you know, it does take a while, but then eventually you do get to that point. See there. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna get some gel and just to make it all spiky, and I'm gonna cut it blunt, that way we don't have like some like a different like amounts of hair, if that makes sense. Now with Jade, I'm going to be giving her some micro bangs, so I'm not going to be that careful when I'm cutting it. You should be if you aren't going to do micro bangs, but since I know I'm going to cut them short, I don't really care. But you should be cutting like the shorter you go, since you know doll hair doesn't grow back. But now I'm just going to start trimming it to be right above her eyebrow, because I want to show the eyebrow. And since this is nylon, I didn't wait, but like if you are doing it with like saran, you should boil wash the hair after getting the bangs set in place, that way it can dry, since saran doesn't really like to like, it's a really hard hair type to like move. So if you want to give it bangs, you have to boil wash it, like you have to heat set it, but since it's nylon, you don't really have to do that. Now I'm giving Jade a Heim cut, that way she can still match Chloe, as her original doll also had a Heim cut. So I'm just cutting some long pieces that are short right above the breast area, and then I'm gonna be doing that on the other side. So after I do this, I'm gonna be giving her pigtails. So I didn't really know if I should have or not, but I wanted her to have like a hairstyle, that way she could match Chloe, that way her hair wasn't just like straight down. Here's Jade and Chloe after being all dried. So I'm kind of turning into like a nylon stand actually, because their hair turned out so good, and I'm like a Saran defender for life. Saran is like the best hair type, but I don't know y'all, this hair type was kind of good this time. Anyways, ignoring the back of Jade's hair since I didn't care about thatching, yeah, here's just Jade and Chloe. I couldn't even be more happier because I think they turned out so nice. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.